I'm back with a quick animated horror story from Wansee Entertainment for you guys today. This wasn't a suggestion or anything. I was just looking at Wansee videos and I was like, scary kidnapping horror story animated. It doesn't say true though, so it might not be true, which is good. Cause I don't want no one to get kidnapped or nothing, you know, so. Starting. But none of his videos really say that they're true, so that's kind of depressing, because like, I want some true stories, man. These say true. Then all these are fake, because none of them say true. Everything else before that says true. Everything after, 263 horror stories. 17 hours, 29 minutes. Yeah, we're watching that one, alright. But yeah, we're going to watch Scary Kidnapping Horror Story Animated, and we have a disclaimer here, which I've never seen this from Wansee Entertainment before, but I guess we're seeing it now, so. This video is intended for mature audiences only, PG-13. I know some of you guys are young, so if y'all are under 13, get the hell out of here. This video may contain material that may be disturbing. Your discretion is advised. Well, I'm 24, I'm sure I can handle it. I hope, maybe not. I'm just going to be drinking some juice.
A few months ago, I received a call from an unknown number. At first, I thought it was someone calling by mistake, and I ignored it. But the calls continued. One day I answered the phone and asked, "Who is this?"
Like, how many times did you get the phone call? Like 20 times? 2 times? Like, how many times did you get the call? It depends on that, you know.
A man responded, "Are you curious about who I am? Everyone who knows my identity will die." I angrily responded, "Hey, and people who prank call me, I will also kill." But he ignored me and continued talking. "Come out to the front of your yard, of your house, at midnight. Then you will know who I am." I got annoyed, so I just hung up. But the calls kept coming, so I blocked the number. A few days later, I received a call from another unknown number, and I heard the same man's voice. I got angry and cussed him out. Then he said, "Do not be angry. If you get angry, you'll get cancer." His prank calls continued for weeks, and eventually I got so angry that when he called one night, I immediately yelled at him, "I'm going to come to you right now, and I'm going to rip off all your fingers so you won't be able to dial the phone." Oh, calm down. The human body is precious. I'm in a white van on 5th Street. Come to me. The phone suddenly hung up. No matter how much I thought about who was making
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not coming to you.
the prank call, no one came to mind. I was so angry that I decided to go to see the guy and show him how scary my fists could be. I called my friends, Carlos and Mason. It was at night, and these two, for a lack of a better term, were tough guys, sturdy, young men, if you know what I mean, who had nothing to fear. When we arrived on 5th Street, there was no one to be seen. But there, in the middle of the street, was parked a large white van. However, the tinted windows were so dark, we couldn't see inside. We yelled at the van, "Come on, get out of here!"
Get out of here, you fucking...
And that's when we got a call. And there and then I heard it, that familiar voice. 3 precious items delivered to me. I could not be more happy right now. My friends, they went to the van, pressed their faces against the windows, and tried to look inside. At that moment, a window rolled down, and 2 muscular arms as thick as pumpkins appeared and hit Carlos and Mason in the face, causing them to fall backwards, like helpless dolls. With a loud thud, they hit the ground, twisted like squids. Then the large man loaded Carlos and Mason into the van and drove off. Everything happened so quickly, as if it all happened within 3 seconds or so. I quickly called the police, but the van had no numbers on the license plate. The police
So they kidnapped those 2 boys, but not you.
searched for the van, but it was nowhere to be found. I was in a huge panic, and I was shaking uncontrollably all night long. The next day, I got another call from an unknown number. It was him. I was surprised. The items were in better condition than I expected. Carlos has a crystal clean liver, and Mason has very hearty, healthy kidneys. Thanks to these, I earned $100,000. Now, let's have a party. Come to me. You know the place where we met yesterday. Come at 10 o'clock tonight. Your friends, they are still here, but a little indisposed. Kinda having trouble breathing. I started crying. I swore at him, but then he hung up. I called the police and told them about the call and the location.
That's
then
so
at 10
fucked.
p.m., I went back to 5th Street.
Go with the
However,
police.
the van that was there quickly sped off as soon as the police pulled up. They took off and chased the van. A couple hours later, I got the call. It was him. Oh, I really want those prime organs of the policemen who are following me right now. I'm sure I can sell them all. A few days later, the police station contacted me. They told me that the police officers who had chased the van that day had gone missing. I was speechless. I was in shock. A few days later, I
What?
received a text message from an unknown number with a photo attached. In the photo, there were men lying on an operating table, and next to them were men wearing surgical gowns and masks, holding tens of thousands of dollars in an open briefcase. The message read, "Sold to police officers." I was so scared out of my mind.
So even the police can't do anything. How the fuck did they... How did the guy even do anything to the police? They have guns. I don't understand. That makes no sense. Like, police have guns for a reason. Tasers, guns, they have weapons to defend themselves. The second the guy just comes toward you, pull the gun. If he keeps coming toward you, boom, bang, ding, you're done.
I begged my parents to move away, right away. My parents, they also felt the seriousness of the situation. And so within weeks, we moved away. And at the same time, I changed my phone number. I was so relieved that I was now free from those calls from that man. But one day, I saw a white van parked in front of the house I moved to. It was stopped there for some time, and then it drove off. The next day, I went to view the spot where the van was standing, and there, on the ground, was a photograph. I picked it up to get a closer look. There in the photo were two unknown people, but written on the bottom of the pic was Carlos and Mason saved 2 lives. The shock shook me to my core. A few weeks later, on the evening news, a report came the organ harvesters had been caught. However, the bodies of Carlos and Mason were never found. Still to this day, I continue to suffer from severe trauma. Luckily, the prank calls had stopped, but still, the inner panic was always on,
No
24
curtains.
hours a day.
No curtains.
6 months have passed since the incident, but what is still scary is that a van without license plates still appears in front of my house from time to time. Every time that van appears, a rotten smell emanates within the air. Police continue to search for the vans, but with no luck and no clue of identities. I no longer leave the house without extreme fear of what could happen to me.
Bro, that is honestly so fucked up. Like, that's not even just kidnapping. That's just, like, stalking. Oh my god, that's like... Fuck, that's harassment, stalking, everything, bro. Like... Oh my god, that's honestly terrifying. Just knowing that someone's after you like that, like, honestly, that's like a petrifying feeling. Just knowing that there's always someone to get you, because then you have to go to work, you have to go to school, if you want to go play a sport or something. Like, people stalk you, they watch you, and... That's honestly fucking terrifying, bro. Oh my goodness. This dude was an idiot. Why did he answer the phone? Why he didn't call the police in the first place? Thanks to him, his friends died, and now he's living life in fear. The guy is still searching for him, and the police can't do anything about this madman. Yeah, I honestly get random phone calls too. I remember I got a phone call too, like, threatening me, and I was like, what the fuck? And it was like 1 in the morning, and I was at work doing a night shift. So I don't know what the fuck happened there. And then I was terrified that I was gonna get another call. I don't think I did. I get a call sometimes from, like, the Uber Eats person, so I'm kind of like, oh wait, who the fuck's this? I'm like, wait a second, I ordered food. I can answer this phone. But yeah, his friends literally died because of him. Well, not because of him, obviously, because the guy's a psychopath. It's not his fault per se, but honestly, a very scary story, very disturbing. This most disgusting crime ever. I feel so bad for Carlos and Mason. I hate people who try to story one. It's literally one story. Why are you saying story one? It's just one story. I hate people who try to act all tough, especially when they don't know who they're up against. This man made his friends do all the work and got them killed. He's super fucked up and he didn't even help them. He just dipped. Dang, that was crazy, messed up and evil. Oh, right, I was about to go outside for a walk. This story pops up. Yeah, for listening to the story, I think I'll stay inside today. That sounds better. Watching Wansee in a dark room while eating popcorn is top tier. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Even with the lights on, I'm fucking terrified. Because I don't have any cats in here that can save me, and I usually feel more safe with my cats. So you're telling me your friends was willing to help you, but when they needed help, you stood there and watched. See, now I'd understand if a group hopped out, but one person, and you stood there. Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, if a group popped out, then it's different. But if it's one guy, then you can attack him or try to do something. The mystery still stands as who the man was he was talking to and who was in the van that kept driving by his house. Plus, how do they even come to know about him? How do they know his name? How do they know anything about him? His phone number? Unless they dialed a random number and then just said, I want your organs. No. How stupidity can be. Instead of calling police, he called his friends. I mean, he called the police eventually, but that didn't do anything either, apparently, so that's nice. This story is super awesome. Not really. So basically, let Carlos and Mason go out there and get killed. Yeah, exactly. You assisted in your friend's deaths. I hope you are proud of yourself. It wasn't obviously his fault per se, but it's just like, why would you leave? Oh my god, it's fucking terrifying right now. I'm gonna lie to you guys. But be careful, I guess. I guess in this case, the police can't even save you, so I guess you're fucked. Sorry guys, I guess you're fucked. I don't know what to say, but in real life, I'm pretty sure the police can help you, and you know, yeah, I'm pretty sure they can help you. So, anyways, it's currently 3:30 in the morning. I probably shouldn't be watching horror stories at 3 in the morning during the witch's hour, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go to bed soon, so it's okay. Hopefully, I'll be okay. Super random, but I know that we have like a heat wave going around, so stay safe, stay hydrated, stay air conditioned, and don't die. I'll see you guys in this video. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys liked it, be sure to give it a like, comment down below, and do all the good stuff. Subscribe, turn on post notifications for myself and Wansee. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.